Hello everyone, it's me, Skytear, aka NooBrainer. Welcome to the technically second episode, but first game of the Skytear Draft League for May. This is May, yes, this is in fact May. Against Eric, the organizer of this, man. How are you doing? You got 5 Nupton.
Great. I did. Nupton just kept coming.
Oh my god. That is a nightmare and a half. Meanwhile, I got Yami in the first pack and the Nyx Tosk in the second, and I was like, alright boys, let's go.
Yeah,
Full rainbow.
Awesome. Full rainbow and the combo and everything. Yep.
Yeah,
awesome.
full rainbow, combo, absolutely everything. Outsider, what was my outsider again? Because I didn't actually put it on the deck list. That's annoying. I didn't decide on an outsider was the problem. That was the problem.
Now.
Yeah, that was the problem. So what outsider would I have wanted off this? I would have wanted the Dace outsider, yeah.
Alrighty. Alrighty, ready to flip some victory cards?
The alternative is... maybe this instead. You know what? I'm going Dark Vigilante. Screw it.
Okay, sounds good.
Just in general. Yeah, I am ready for those victory cards.
No hunting for
let's
power,
see
no
how
hunting
they
for
go.
power, no hunting for power.
Well then.
Alrighty.
This might be bad for me.
The outside, the inside, and a tamer for fun. Alrighty.
This might be bad for me because this looks like it might be a Dome Brawl. And since you've got 5 Nupton heroes, you can, like, do full Nupton Brawls just fine.
Would you like to pick heads or tails?
Tails. So, like, this is actually terrifying because he can go Ekrit Akuti and just shoot,
heads.
and just shoot along both lines, and, like,
I
can't
am
stop
going to
this
pick
siege.
my outsider.
And I cannot stop this siege, so that's a big problem. On the other hand, Hokusai Vorhild look very nice in the dome here. He's picking his outsider because it's a very safe outsider for him to go for. It's very safe. It's very rare that it can actually kill people for the tamer. And then he's just going to try and push both lanes and win the game. So I might just like push really hard on lane 1, get the outsider if I can, and then just go for Nexus victory, I think. But all my minions are going to keep dying, and this is really bad for Takali. Like, this is really bad for me. Like, your team is just going to tear a Takali apart. Because you've got Akuti and Ekrit in here. But then if I... So, you know, if I protect with Takali, I'm going to get destroyed. But at the same time, your modifiers might be terrible. And that would explain why you picked Terra the Endless Night, right? Because you're going for the safest outsider you can go for. Like, the Dark Vigilante cares about modifiers, Terra does not. But with Siege on the battlefield, like, you can Siege. I kind of can't, because you can just shoot from inside the dome or everything. And that really sucks. I don't have very many great cards here. I don't have great cards to, like, Skytear Flux off of, so I'm gonna go second.
Alrighty, so I get to pick somebody first, and there is a Hokusai across the table.
There is a Hokusai across the table. I just push lane 1 and go for Nexus victory.
Alrighty, I will start with a Akuti.
Akuti really hurts the Vorhilds of the world. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So stone barricade here doesn't work. So stone barricade here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's kind of okay for Yami there. So exhaust Yami here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it kind of has to be the player if I get the stone barricade. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna pick up the Yami. We're gonna pick up the Ixtusk.
Alrighty. Combo. Alrighty. We will go with Shafathi here. And we will go with Kenwi here.
Kenwi. Okay, so I don't have a lot of blue, so I don't need to pick blue. So Hokusai can really hurt someone. But he can get hurt a lot in return. Shafathi is here, he's got the anti-armor. Kichi's okay. Warhild's okay. There's a couple of yellow cards, there's some red cards. Warhild is Warhild. Hokusai burns, and burning hurts people. The hope is that Hokusai can burn people till they die. What's going to happen is they're going to get in here, they're going to have the Ekrit shooting down this side, they're going to have the Ikuti shooting down this side. I can only defend one of those lanes, and I can only go and try and defend the dome as well. The Kali to defend the lane too is not really going to happen here. Which does definitely significantly weaken Volhild. Volhild's untargetable though, which is a really nice thing in general.
This is fascinating. You have some very versatile heroes.
They're all versatile, but they don't work very well against someone who can just go all in on a specific strategy. And I feel like you're just going to pick Ekrit and go all in on like minion killing, and there's not a lot I can do. Because the victory conditions aren't fantastic for me. You just go Hokusai and just like try and win the dome, keep the dome one. Hokusai Kichi. Yeah. Yeah. I only have one ranged hero. Kichi on this side in lane 2. Move attack, skirmish in. Hokusai can do the same. Move attack, skirmish in. Alright, we're just gonna have Hokusai and Kichi.
Hokusai to lane and Kichi to mid, huh?
1,
2, 3. So Hokusai can't get to my Ekrit now, so I guess Ekrit can come in the front. Alrighty, and then I flip these two, throw away my Habrat ult, throw away my Mayuki ult. And then I should have a deck of 32 if everything worked out okay.
Indeed. You just flat out got a nut and constructed list.
I did. I mean, I had to choose between Sethuru and Ekrit, right? And I never saw Shadris, but Shadris is not the one I'd want of the
totally.
Anyway. And then I got Kumaya and Mayuki, which aren't horrible as far. I mean, they're red yellows, and I mean, Mayuki could certainly be fine, but you know, Nupton synergies are great. So
Psychic Shield is not something I'd want to keep. Trying for the light is awful
Mayuki
here.
is gone, and Habarat is gone. All right, I'm gonna draw my hand. We good to go? I'm gonna draw my.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hand. Yep.
Oh right, yeah, you mulligan first. That's right. So Triumph is worthless because they don't pillar.
And a Hurricane Strike.
He's got a lot of 3s.
And these are fine cards.
That's kind of sucky that I hit all my +3s here. Psychic Shield is going to have some value at some point.
Yeah, I think I'll keep everything else.
But not a lot. It'll probably plot like 2 damage maybe. So I think I just discard these 3, yeah. Discarding a Triumph for the Light, a Psychic Shield, and a Skytear Drain.
Alright, good luck.
Not because he is. Same to you. I was hoping, of course, to get the Stone Barricade. Didn't get it.
Alrighty, we are going to start with Shafathi.
Go right ahead.
Shafathi will worship.
1,
2, 3 seems good. I will skirmish.
Go ahead.
I will toss that card away. Move up to here. And then I will lead from hand. Right there.
Okay. So his goal here is Eckert's going to come in and shoot this lane. He's going to have a lead here. So if I move in, attack, lead, I'm still going to be 1 down. So I'd have to move, attack, lead, and then move, attack, skirmish. If I go with Ixos, move, attack, lead from deck, move, attack, move, skirmish, worship onto someone, get me into the dome. Would he be able to put 3 characters into the dome? He would. So I'd have a lead from deck here, which would win me the lane here with Ixtosk. That's the theory at any rate. Or just move, attack, worship, set up for next round. I've still got that on burial rights after all. But then if I do that, I'm losing out.
Yeah, me too.
Might be wiser just to move.
I've been in that school for 10 years now and I still can't do it. All year I tried to
Move, worship, lead, not even attack. I'm gonna hit a 1, probably, at least. Well, so I have a lot of 1s. Half the deck is 1 cost. So a +1 there, I mean it's the equivalent to getting an attack off, but there's a chance for better. But I worry that... I want to get some pillars up though. Alright, I'm going to activate Ixtosk.
Okay.
I'm going to move.
Okay.
Oops, that's skirmish. I'm going to attack this minion.
Attacking outside minion. Minion's dead.
And then I'm going to worship.
Where is your pillar going?
Does the worship resolve, I assume?
Yes, yes. Sorry, the worship resolves.
It is going to go... It's going to go here. That's Ixtosk.
That is Ixtosk. Alrighty. Alright, I will go with Kenwi.
Mm-hmm.
Kenwi is going to worship.
Go right ahead. Kenwi worships and then
Kenwi is
becomes
going
immune
to
deep taking
skirmish.
damage. Yep.
I get to predict one.
Predict all the time. Hopefully, in the hopes that he can get plus a 3 cost. That's the idea there.
I will go 1/2 to be there. And then I will go ahead and lead from my hand again, sadly. And I want that card, I guess.
So if I just move, attack, skirmish into the dome. Right comes in here, kills this. Hogsize now here. Kichi takes the dome, loses lane 2. Lose lane 2 in order to take dome seems reasonable, unless Akudi is going to come in here and go for the attacks on the minions. Alternatively, he's going to have Ekrit come in here, kill both minions, and he's going to surprise me with that. Well, that's fine by me. Akudi could worship, attack the pillar, and then move. I forget, can this pillar be seen by you at the moment?
No.
No, okay.
I think the only thing that would let me do that is if I had Sethuru's Illusion and I was casting through Sethuru's Illusion, but otherwise I cannot see that pillar. I see the Hex, so like if I had an area of effect thing.
Yeah, I wanted to know if Akudi could shoot it from where they were standing at the moment.
Not where she was standing, nope.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna activate Hokusai.
Okay.
I am going to move.
Okay.
I'm going to attack this minion.
The minion's dead.
And then I'm going to declare skirmish no target.
Okay.
And that's Hokusai.
Into the dome. Alrighty, we will go with Akudi.
Okay. Which ult do I want to keep? All 3 are fantastic. Hokusai is the one I definitely want to keep most. So Kichi's it is, I guess. Ixtosk requires the pillar, but from below is really, really good.
Alright, Akudi is going to move.
Yes, he is probably the weakest. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
But he does heal off of it.
Akudi is going to worship.
And go ahead.
I'll worship out here. No, I'll do it there. Okay, and then I'll declare an attack against this pillar that's under me.
Okay.
So, kill that. No reason to have done that. And now the big question. I'm going to try and hit the guy on the outside.
Okay. You get it.
Got it! Whispers of Nupton comes in clutch.
You say that as if you don't have nothing but zeros, you know? Don't want to hit Akudi here, because then he'll leave. Unless I do. Don't want him to enter the dome, no. Well, okay, yeah, so what he could do here is he could give up the dome in order to go... in order to have Ekrit shoot this way. Then if Ekrit shoots this way, the minion dies here. He wins this lane. We draw this lane. And that would kind of suck. Or maybe I worship against the Akudi just to give him a chance to decide if he wants to go into the dome. Then we draw a dome, but I always win that lane. Yeah, he has no reason to have Ekrit kill those minions. You could always skirmish worship against the Akudi, then move and go 1, 2, 3 into the dome. Ends up in the exact same position as before. Alright, stay there. Attacking the Akudi illusion. Could just stay there. We'll win lane 1. Instead of the dome, but the dome is Skytear Master, and so that actually is a win condition, so I want to win the dome actually, yeah. Alright, I'll go with Yami. And I'll move.
Okay.
Oops.
Boom! Really take out those minions.
I will skirmish, no target.
Go ahead.
Flipping in on this top of this minion.
Yep. Come on, -1. Oh, you don't have -1.
And then I will declare a worship.
Declaring a worship. That's fine.
Okay. The worship is going to be against... So against Kanui, she's going to have 0 armor, but I can't target her. Against Akudi, who you can walk into the dome, and then Ekrit can come in and shoot, kill the minion. I'll win the lane and tie the dome. And lose the lane. I'd rather tie this lane, though. I think you go for Kanui, even though she's very fine. I'm also going to overdraw like crazy here.
You're debating who to worship, right?
Yeah, I'm going to worship against Kanui.
Okay.
And I'm going to go here.
She is marked.
Yep. And she is going to take nothing.
Nothing. That means I can't bounce, right?
Right.
Come on. That would have been a free move.
And that is yummy. Alternative is Ekrit moves up here and kills the minion and leads, and then I lose 2 lanes. Because I still have to bring someone into the dome to lead with.
Yes, yes it is. Can you hear me, Game Slayer?
Yeah, hi.
Okay.
Why, what's up?
My internet is having problems. I'm saving the game right now.
That's a shame.
Save game.
Skytear Drain is not going to be particularly useful because Eric is going to get up. He's going to draw to back up to. He's going to draw to 7. Skytear
it's down, except for I'm still talking to somebody in Great Britain right now, so it's kind of down.
Okay. I mean, I'm getting no lag from you as the host.
That's interesting. Okay, I'll just continue. But yeah, everybody else in my house is like, the internet's down, and I'm looking at my ping on this computer. My ping is not happening, but somehow I'm still talking to you, because Discord is amazing.
I can pick things up on the table just fine, dude.
Yep, okay, well, we'll continue. Who needs pings when TTS is also doing some voodoo? Alrighty. So... You've got an Ixotosk winning that lane. I've got a Shafathi winning that lane.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if he leaves me to just win lane 1, then I guess I can win lane 2 instead of going into the dome here. I lose the Skytear Master. But I have actually a good push going up to lane 2. And getting 1 damage is all you need off of the siege. The ideal,
all right, well, I'm obviously going with Ekrit.
is if his Ekrit goes into the dome and shoots something. And then my Kichi gets to actually attack the Ekrit.
And Ekrit is going to go ahead and declare a skirmish. No target.
Resolves.
Let's take a peek. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw away that -1. We will go here, right? Do I want to go up further?
She's going to decide to push Hokusai out instead.
I'll stay back here. I will go ahead and worship.
Resolves.
That right there. And then we will attempt to do an attack action towards our friend Hokusai.
Resolves.
Flip. Do 5 -2 is 3 damage.
Ow. And where are you
push
pushing
him straight back.
Straight back.
Yeah, push him straight back. And Ekrit is done.
So he's letting me win both lanes here. In order to win lane. And that makes me happy. So I can move here, attack, and then I'm winning by 3. Now I can just lead from deck, but there's no point to lead from deck. I might as well lead from hand. I'm surprised he'd give up both lanes here when siege is available. I guess he really feels like he can defend both. Yeah, I think just winning the lane is the most valuable thing here. Instead of drawing the dome. Alright, Kichi, I'm gonna move.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna wait, let me do some maths here actually before I decide where I want to move actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3. 4 1, 2, 3 1, 2, 3, 4 5 6. If I lead with the 2 I win by 1, that's all I need. Yeah. I'm gonna go move here.
Okay.
I'm going to skirmish targeting Ekrit.
Skirmish targeting Ekrit. Skirmish targeting Ekrit is fine.
Alright, flip against
That's
Ekrit.
1 armor. Yep. My piercing
2 damage.
2 piercing damage.
And then I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go here. Or should I go back here to stop the outsider spawning in a bad spot for me? Because, yeah, no, here's better. Yeah, here's better. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 5. So I will... I will lead from hand. That is
Alrighty. Sounds good. You got any end around shenanigans?
I'm not going to do any end around shenanigans here.
Alrighty. So we start on number 1. You win by 1 and get a card.
Woohoo! Draw the card. Move the token.
You want this moved?
I don't know. I'll do it here, yeah.
Okay.
No, I won't. No, I won't. I'm doing it here. I'm doing it here. My apologies.
That's fine. You get 2 minions, and I get 2 minions. You got your card.
I got my card, yep. That's pretty good.
And then on the other side,
I win by 2.
you win by 2.
Oh, 1. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, win by 1. Yeah,
win by 1,
you
yeah, sorry. I didn't need to overkill it by putting a 3 down.
You get
On the
another
other hand,
card.
I'm overdrawing like crazy right now.
But, I mean, it's a draft deck, so that actually might be helpful to... It's not like all your cards are the best cards, right?
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised.
Oh, okay. And then I get the middle, so I get a card, and I need a card.
Yep. Well, you're going back up to 7, yeah. So, you know, I started my opening hand, and after mulliganing, I ended up with 2 Skytear drains. And it's like, no, by the draw rules, I can't really just... I could round 2 just Skytear drain and get rid of half your hand, but that's probably not important. So, you're moving?
Right. Moving there. Gonna grab and disarm Kichi.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna slow both of them.
Makes sense. Alright.
Alrighty, we're on
Alright,
to round
9 cards. We gotta throw away
turn
2.
2.
Wish I could just play them. I've got all of the ults. I've got all of my +3s are in my hand, so that's awkward. But I do have a stone barricade, so I can Yami Taxi. So these 2 are going to get played by the Exhaust. This might get played by the Yami, but probably not. Combustion is going to get played by somebody for certain. Release the Spirits. Almost certainly going to get played by Hokusai for the Kichi to be undisarmed. I'll put you your point on Skytear Master.
Oh, thank you.
And I've got 4.
Did you discard? You're still thinking.
Not yet. Kind of want to play all of them, is the problem. So, definitely playing these 5. So I throw away an ult, really? Yeah. Alright, well, I'm throwing away a Kichi ult.
Wow. Okay.
I have good cards in this deck.
I was about to say, I'm sorry, I was about to say that this is a good sifting thing, because, wow. Alright.
I have really good cards in this deck.
Alright. Ekrit's going first. We will do a move action.
With who, sorry? Ekrit.
Ekrit.
Yep, resolves.
We will do a worship action.
Resolves.
We will do an attack action along that line.
Go right ahead.
Flip 1. Chasm kills 2 minions.
Could have tried to prevent that with the
Ekrit is
migraines. That's unfortunate, but oh well. That's how this went. Okay, So combustioning the Akudi actually hurts Akudi, but like it doesn't kill The minions are gonna die from the Ixtaxi. So maybe I should have kept the migraine and done that. Whatever. Could always have Hokusai play at the stone barricade and bring Yami over to the lane 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that could work, but that'd be dumb. 6 could bring her over here with the stone barricade into the dome as well. Again, I want to actually try and take both lanes, maybe. I think Yami's definitely a good first choice with a lead. Supernova might be the weak point here. From his deck so far, I have seen a Chasm, a Dragon Punch, a Disrupt. I've seen a Bewitch, Call the Pack, so I think he might not be drawing the best. Alright. I think I'm going to go with Yami.
Okay.
I'm going to start with a Worship.
Worship's fine.
I'm going to Worship against Akuti.
Akuti has 1 armor.
I'm going to end up here. Flipping. Hits plus
Okay.
2 damage.
So 2 damage after armor, and now I can choose to move.
You can.
Where do you want to be, Akuti? And I'm away from Mishafath the illusion. I think she'll stay right there.
Okay. I am going to... Could always Ixtaxi into the middle of the dome with the Yami. No, Yami, someone needs to stay here. Skirmish Worship, Skirmish Lead, Move Attack. Move Attack Worship, I guess. I'm going to declare a skirmish targeting Akuti.
Go ahead.
Flipping first.
Yep.
1 damage.
2 minus 1 is 1.
And I will go and kill this minion on top of this one.
Okay.
That minion.
I will choose not to move.
And... you might have it. I saw it going off, but I'm going to lead from hand and assume you don't have... the
Sudden distraction.
the sudden distraction. I saw that. I wanted it, but I had to pick other things. If you do have sudden distraction, like you've used up quite a few 3s so far. I'm not certain how many you have, but I can't imagine you have more than like another 6 out of these 20 cards you've got here. So like, would you even want a sudden distraction? Because it's a 3. So, You know what? This mute symbol might be a bit too big. You guys let me know. Is this mute symbol too big? Or could I put it more like here sort of thing? What you prefer? Bigger or smaller? Like that?
Hmm.
I mean, it's still huge, to be fair. But it's a lot smaller now. I forget because, you know, I'm looking at this in like a very small window. I just full screened it now and oh my god, yeah, no, it's still pretty big. I probably should have just made that a lot smaller from the beginning. You know what? I think I can make it even smaller. Alright, 1, 2, or 3, guys, out of the 3 mute sizes.
Alright, we'll go with Akuti.
Alright, go ahead.
Akuti will attack this minion right here.
In response to that, Ixtos is going to play a Triumph of the Wild.
Triumph of the Wild is going to try and destroy my thing and get you an armor, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, it gets me an armor.
Okay, so that's gone. Okay, I still get to attack this guy?
You do. I'm dead.
Okay.
It's worth noting we still haven't seen Burial Rites.
Then I will certainly worship.
So there's a small chance Yami's text doesn't work. Go ahead.
I'll put it right there.
I just wanted to make sure that you didn't get that extra minion kill. Smiley face.
And I will lead. Seems reasonable. I mean, it also kept me from skirmishing to do some prediction, so certainly value there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I am going to activate Ekrit. Not Ekrit, Kichi.
Okay.
Which is your character. And I'm going to start with Hokusai Release the Spirits.
That's too bad.
Yep. The very first card I drafted. Can you see? We're trying for the Wild, Release the Spirits. I've got good cards in this deck. Triumph of the Wild, not a great card, but against you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
So I'm going to declare a move.
Okay.
I am going to attack this minion over here. To be fair, there's a chance I could just have skirmished up, but then I could potentially got pushed out, you know. So I'm going to attack that minion up there.
Sure.
Dead minion. I'm gonna lead from hand, and I'm gonna play a combustion on that last minion.
Combustion.
And that's Kichi. Look at this. Triumph of the Wild, Release the Spirits, combustion. And that's Kichi. So right, so here's the thing, right? I'm putting so much pressure onto both of these, he's got to defend against both. And since I go second, this is really awkward for him, because Hokusai can still move up.
Alright, we'll go with Shafathi.
And go for things. Go ahead.
We'll declare skirmish.
Mm-hmm.
Predict first.
Sorry, are you targeting Kichi?
I am not, no.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, so you do play some -1s. Okay, you do play some -1s. Alright.
Skirmish over here. We'll declare an attack on that minion.
Go ahead. I'd have loved to have saved the combustion for after you walk next to it, but oh well.
Then I'm going to lead, and we are leading with
out of threes.
this card, I guess. Ouch.
If he has sudden distraction on the Kanui, I kind of just lose. Right now I think I have the Hokusai move up and to just, like, go for the damage to the tower, because this is 1 damage point. Once I get the Hokusai up there. And that's ready for the siege. And then he's got to do stuff with Kanui, and then I can decide if I want to put Ixtosk in the dome or not. Seems good to me. Alright, I'll go with Hokusai.
Okay.
I'm going to skirmish.
Sounds good.
I am going to lead from deck. And I am going to worship onto Shafathi.
Worship on Shafathi. That's fine.
Well, he's the only target. He's the only one I can choose, so yeah. And I'm not going to do the damage.
Not doing damage, just setting up for some Kichi prediction. Cool.
Yeah, because Hokusai's taking a bit of damage. Then again, maybe I should. Maybe I should just do the damage, because you're not hitting me ever with anything. Screw it. I'm doing the damage. Screw it. I want to hit you.
Sounds good.
See, there's the -1. 1 damage dealt. 1 damage dealt.
Why is it 1 damage? Isn't it 1 -1?
Oh, yeah, so it is. So it is. There we go. All right.
Yeah. So you're right the first time.
Yeah, yeah. So I was getting nervous because I was going through the deck and I hadn't seen some of my -1s yet. So I'm glad I see one now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to burn through as much of this deck as I can to try and refill the thing, because I've got all these ults that are in here. I mean, I'm looking at doing 1 damage to each tower, so he's got a problem.
All right. We will obviously go with Kenwi.
Yeah.
Kenwi's going to move.
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
She doesn't defend the... Definitely can defend lane.
Attack the minion on the control point.
Yep, okay.
Wait, hold on a second. You've got 1 mono. Yeah. With a control point. Yep. You could be running steadfast or something. And then I will skirmish.
Targeting anyone?
No targets.
Go ahead.
I will go 1, 2. And then she loses her mark. Sorry. I want to be here.
Okay. I just do damage to the tower and win. Unless he has something here.
Alrighty. If you want a pillar at the end of this round, you can have a pillar at the end of this round.
I'm going to have Ixtosk move.
Sure.
He's going to attack the minion.
Okay.
Dead minion. And I'm going to worship and get myself a pillar. Sound good?
Yes.
Fantastic. Yeah, we'll place it back here. Any end of the round shenanigans? Because I have one thing.
You do, and I messed up. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll play a stone barricade from Hokusai onto this pillar here. And yeah, unless you have anything, I win.
Yep. I do not. I had to come across over to this side.
Because I do 1 damage to each tower.
Yep. You do 2 over here, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. I do 2 to 1 and 1 to the other, and that's siege victory.
Yep. Huh. That's funny. Alrighty, well done.
Alright. I did not need to release the spirits. Kichi could have gone here, I guess. What did you have in hand, man?
I mean, I've got the time warp.
Right.
And I didn't need to use it round 1 because you played around it and just went to the lanes and everything like that. And this time I was like, yeah, you're surely coming into the dome because you need to make sure I don't get the second one. In my head, I was like, not even thinking that you were going to siege. Because I was like, yeah. So that was just a brain fart on my part.
Yeah. The last card in my hand was a Yami ult. So I was sitting there, 9 cards in hand. I have the 4 ults. I have Triumph of the Wild, Stone Barricade, Release the Spirits, Combustion. And then I had the Migraine and I had the Migraine. It's like, well, fuck. The Migraine stops Ekrit potentially killing minions, which would be amazing, but like I can actually play Release the Spirits, Stone Barricade. I think I should have thrown the Release the Spirits, honestly. I didn't need to worry about the slow, because Kichi could have gone here, and then Hokusai could have been the one to combust.
The big lead, yeah. But I mean, I could have shoved if Kichi was out that far.
Right, yeah, that was the worry. So. That was the worry I had. But then it's like, your blue is all the way over here, was the thought there, though.
That's true. Yeah, it had to be that. Yeah.
And I moved Ixtos so that you definitely couldn't shove just in case or something. Shove wouldn't have been able to push me here, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if he has sudden distraction, I have a problem. If not, I'm good. Yeah. I genuinely thought I was just going to get screwed on siege. But then when your Ekrit decided to push the Hokusai out, I'm like, oh, I can go for lane then. Mm-hmm. With one of my 2 costs. And then I've still got all 3 of my 3s. And then I drew a 4. I mean, it was awkward. I have 1 Psychic Shield and the 4 ults, and I drew them all. But...
oh, so you weren't getting any +3s? Yeah.
And I run the 1/-1 of that Unburial, right? Because I think that could be a very surprising card. But yeah, I've got the Yami Ixtos, but I don't have anything other than 1 Stone Barricade for it, so... To
get it going, yeah. Yeah, so the game is all different if I don't tech the pillar and I just take out the thing, right?
Right.
Because then it doesn't even move, and then you have to come into the dome.
Yeah, exactly.
Thought I was being so clever taking out the pillar. I was like, yeah, Ekrit can come in and just take out minions. And then I was like, you know what? I can just make sure I get the middle. So...
Yeah, I mean, so that's what I thought you was going to do. I felt that the stronger play was just Ekrit come here, kill this minion, and then I'm stuck between choosing to win this lane and draw this lane, or win the dome, which I could have won the dome, but then I'm going for a dome victory, and you can slow that down potentially by like round 3 or something. Like, that would have greatly extended the length of the games if you just took siege offline round 1 for me.
Sure.
But you thought you'd be getting very cute and have Terra be able to hit 2 guys at once very effectively and stuff.
Yep, and then they weren't, right? Yep. I mean, Terra and I mean, I really didn't want to fall behind on Skytear Master, right? Because that just feels bad to have to be forced to go in. And I was like, yeah, I can put the pressure on Skytear Master.
Yeah, I mean,
and in my head, I was still like, yeah, I'm going to win by siege, right? I'm going to force you to come inside, and then I'm going to end up taking the lanes at some point. But I never saw my Bewitches or my Presence or anything like that. So, you know, I just assumed, yeah, I've got all the yellow and blue cards. How are you going to outpush me? So
I've got yellow, blue, red, and green.
True.
I'm a full rainbow. It was sad giving up my Bewitches, but I was like, I have to. I have to not take Bewitch here. But yeah, like, something that you could have potentially done, I mean, so I didn't want the dome very much because Terra is just a very, very safe outsider, right?
Okay, sure.
But you could have always used the Terra to attack some minions.
Yep, I could have. But I mean, I still didn't know how aggressive you were going to be, like going after heroes and stuff like that. So, like,
I mean, this deck is built to be incredibly versatile. Yami Ixatosk is an incredibly versatile combo, and this is an incredibly versatile deck. It has an average modifier of 1.53, sorry. Nope.
Right.
1.53. Yeah, 1.53. It's slightly low on the 3 count. It's only got 9 3s in total.
Right. So, I mean, because I saw all those +2s being flipped, and I was like, okay, so he's probably going to turn to damage. I mean, I'm still living in a different world, right? Where I'm like, okay, just got to stay alive. I'm going to get to round 3. I'm going to end up taking over the lanes and everything, right? So, yep.
I mean, my deck pretty much played exactly how it should have done in a constructed sense.
Okay.
It just worked really nicely here. The Triumph of the Wild wasn't necessarily even needed because you couldn't, but like you could have then kept Kanui out here. Like that's what I thought. What I thought you was gonna do for round 2 is like you have to not lose, so you would have. I was expecting you to bring Kanui over to here.
All right, hold on a second.
Ixtosk would skirmish into the dome. I'd win the dome. I'd do damage to Tower 1.
Sorry, I missed what you just said.
And then I just 4-man focus lane 2 next round.
I'm sorry, I missed what you just said.
Sorry. Okay, so I expected what you was going to do is just bring Kanui into lane 2, and that's how you don't lose.
Sure.
And then I would have Ixtos come into here. I've got the Yami, I've got the Stone Barricade set up, and the idea then is that I just go full hard into lane 2 on the 3rd round. But you didn't. And the thought was, of course, with 4 heroes in lane 2 and winning the outsider to keep an Akudi stuck over there is going to be hard for you.
So So, but that works as long as I don't push it back. But if I push it back 1, then you have to do 2. It takes you 2 turns to get the siege over here, right?
Right, but it would be very hard for you to push it back 1.
Oh, even this round?
Yeah. You'd have to. You could have time warped. So if you'd have, you had to move, skirmish, time warp over, and then hit the minion.
I'm sitting on a swiftness.
Oh, you're sitting on a swiftness. Okay, that changes everything.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, and I was just like, I kept having like, hey, should I cycle this just to be able, because I didn't want to move anywhere the first round. I was like, oh no, I'll save it for second round, you know, because then I might have to move somewhere in the second round. I was like, I just don't see. My guys are kind of where I want them to be. At some point I'm going to need to switch lanes and stuff like that, right? So,
right. So you just straight up didn't see the siege victory until after you started with Kanui.
Correct.
Right.
I mean, I didn't do it until you stayed in. When I didn't see it until Dixie stayed in the lane. I was like, you have to come to the dome. You can't possibly let me take the dome, right? So,
right.
I mean, yeah. In my head, I was like, yes, I'm winning siege victory. It was not your victory. You were going to win by killing some stuff, winning the Skytear Master or whatever.
Well, so what we're saying here, guys, is that I out-pushed Eric.
Yep.
Woohoo! Yeah, I've got a lot of +2s in here.
Yep.
And then I've got the Soul Scream, and yeah. So the first of my second packs, it's like, oh yes, I have. It's like, oh yes, I see Dreams of Talot, and I'm like, oh thank God, I need Dreams of Talot. And then I see right next to it Sinkhole, I'm like, oh, well then, I guess I'm taking Sinkhole.
You did Sinkhole, yeah, okay.
Guess I'm taking Sinkhole. I hope no one's playing green and Dream of Talot wheels somehow.
Right.
But no, it did not.
All right, well, good game. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later,
man. I hope you good luck with the rest of them, and I hope you enjoy this and have enjoyed doing this format for us.
Cool.
Thanks for joining. Alright guys, it's me, NooBrainer. Thank you for watching. Signing out.